My name is Joe Jackman. I'm a reinventionist. I work with retailers, consumer packaged goods companies, all manner of leadership teams trying to orchestrate change. And of course, much of that work involves real estate. So I was invited today to talk about what's changing, and not only that, how to get good at making change. So today we're faced with an incredible amount of change coming at us. A lot of it as a result of changing technologies, enabling technologies, but also different expectations as to, what and how I might shop, how I might wish to work. And if you think about those two parts of real estate, you've got massive shifts taking place in the retail. The shift to omni-channel, digital and direct. Big questions like, well, what's the role of the store in that? And we talked about that today. Secondly, are people coming back to offices to work? We've just had a 2+ year trial of working from anywhere. And guess what the result is? Everyone realizes work is not where I go necessarily, it's what I do. And I can do it from home, I can do it from my gym, I can do it from an office. And I presented the top line of some results from the study that showed we're not going to go back to what it was pre-pandemic. And the audience, I think, was hopefully enlightened, but also by their faces a little concerned, given that lots of them operate large office towers and other facilities for work. ESG, of course, is a massive topic, as has been talked about at the conference so far. And at the heart of that is really values and how people are making decisions, where to work, where to shop, where to dwell or work, and values, the pillars of ESG, of course, being value-centric, sustainability, fairness in terms of diversity and equity and inclusion. All of these things are having a profound impact. What I can tell you is consumers today, as well as employees, are in the midst of a massive shift from being value-driven to values-driven. And that mirrors this ESG phenomenon. So that's the big one for me, but then omni-channel, which actually not only has implications for where I shop and how, but also if you think about the implication of where I shop cascading to, if I'm not shopping in physical environments, traffic patterns start to change dramatically. If I'm not going to offices, the chance to intersect with retailers that are associated with office spaces, everything starts to shift. So those are the two big ones I would point to. So I wrote a book published January 2020, and it was just obviously prior to the pandemic and a whole host of accelerating change. But the point of the book was to give people a set of tools or a mindset with which to make change. And it's really vital, and I shared this with the audience this morning, that we not only get comfortable with change, that we get good at it, like really good, pro athlete good at it. And there are 5 principles in the book. The book's called The Reinventionist Mindset, Learning to Love Change and the Human How of Doing It Brilliantly. And they are so straightforward, but they are simply the keys to changing the way you perceive change and position it in your minds, and then actually get on with making it.